see it's repeatedly trying to flip what Doge did and get above this critical 37-cent level. And if it did do that, it's got a free and clear shot all the way up into this 48 to 50-cent range. And we've been talking about it for quite some time here. It's got nothing but room if it can break above this critical area that it keeps getting forced down by. And it's essentially this trading area right back there where all that consolidation was. This is what's knocking you down in XRP. These people are quick to sell because they're weak hands, and that's what we're trying to get out in this bear market, are all the weak hands. But in the short term, if you could squeeze up, you could pop up like Ethereum did. You could pop up like Dogecoin did. You could pop up like Cardano did, because they're the same similar setups with the chart, right? And that's what we're watching out for. Again, if you fail to hold this 200-day, you would most likely trade down to this supply zone between 30 and 32 cents. This is a critical area for the old XRP. And we'll see Cardano, what we were talking about. Cardano, see that? Cardano, similar area. It had an old supply zone back here. It was getting knocked down in this area for quite some time in this descending triangle. And now it finally pumped up and hit that upper resistance at 60 cents. And that's a pretty big move from down here when we're looking at it, right? And it's coming up against that major resistance, and similar to what Doge is doing and what Ethereum did based on price action and the old resistances that they're hitting. So we're going to continue to watch out for that with XRP. And then we'll see real quick DAPP. Initially it got rejected. See that beautifully like we thought it would. Now it's coming back down and it's hitting it as upper resistance again in DAPP in the next 1 to 3 hours. If you get back above into this red area, you might trade all the way up into here real quick and maybe make a run at some of these tops right there. But if you get rejected and start trading down, that might be a confirmed breakdown, and you come back down to the 200-day moving average, right? So you have to pay attention to that. And then wrapping it out with AGIX, after a very volatile day, we had that big massive pump that we were thinking could happen yesterday, and it indeed did happen. And we said, or I said, if it breaks above this white line, or it did break above it, if it held it as support, it would have a huge run up between 50 and 126%. And the first rejection point would be the 200-day, and it hit the 200-day beautifully, and it did indeed reject it, and it sold all of its gains off. But you can see from the point we were watching a breakout at the white line to where it wicked up to 66.60%. So that's a pretty good call by Vincenzo. And then it did sell off, and we said that 200-day would be a likely sell zone. So anybody that would be a hard pump to ride. You would have to already have it when you bought. You would already have to have your orders in to get out. But that was indeed what we were looking at yesterday. And now if it doesn't get some buyers, you're going to come all the way back down and start to back test these lower support levels. We'll keep an eye on that. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.